Everybody, welcome to this week's Shop Talk. We decided to do this one by the seam of our pants. We pre-recorded some other videos, but I got the look and I'm like, man, Mother's Day's coming up, and we need to get a spotlight a couple of the guns that we sell the best. Now, I don't claim to be an expert on this, but we do have a lot of female interest in the store. We do the women's handgun classes. We have ladies' night. So I picked three of the guns that we go through a lot of because of that. So I'm hoping this transfers over well. It's impossible to pick out the top three guns. Everybody's going to have different opinions, but I actually looked and saw what we sold the most during those classes, and these are them. Now this one specifically is the Sig Sauer P238. It's called the SAS model. The 238s are all the same. They just have different grips or some colors, but at the end of the day, the mechanical workings are the same, so it would work with any gun. Also, just in general, we sell a lot of the shrunken 1911 frames in 380 or 9, so there's some other options. I just picked this gun because it was our best seller. It seems like anyone going to go the higher end, nicer guns, they usually go with these micro 1911 frames. The biggest thing we get safeties. Females want to see a safety, so it's got a pretty obviously big safety. It's nice length of pull, smaller framed. It's a great gun for both male and female if you want something small and easy to carry. I highly recommend it either way. But this one seems to be our best seller. I don't know if it's the black with the rosewood or what, but definitely a beautiful gun. Good one for mom if you're looking for a nicer, higher end gun. This is one of the directions I'd roll with. I have a couple, multiple. There's a lot of different color schemes, so this is just the one that seems to do the best for us. Another one we have is the Bodyguard. This one's popular again with the safety. For me, I don't personal concealed carry. I don't like having a safety. I'm not going to go into why. It's just a personal preference. The safety's kind of small on this, but once you got used to it, I'm sure it'd be great. These also come with a Crimson Trace built right in. I don't know if you can see that with the camera, but does standard laser and it strobes. Again, a very small, compact, easy to carry gun. Smith & Wesson, it's an M&P line, so very reliable. Just a great gun in general. The one thing I get with these, especially with the more elderly, it looks small and cute, and your husband or boyfriend or whoever's going to tell you it's a 380, it can't kick that bad. It's a very small polymer frame pistol. There is some recoil to it. I don't even like shooting these. They're not the most comfortable thing to shoot. It's a great convenience factor, but they're not comfortable to shoot. But it looks good. When you have the weight, this one's heavier and nicer. This one's lighter and probably easier to carry, but it's not as fun to shoot. So it's not something you're going to be taking to the range and you just want to practice to get it so you're comfortable in a self-defense situation. Now lastly, I saved the one we sell the most for last. This is the Smith & Wesson Shield EZ. I've probably done 3 or 4 different reviews on it because every time I find something different and want to go over it. This is hands down our best-selling gun in the store. Now I've been to other stores and they say, well, we have trouble selling these. Well, we have a different market. We have a range. We have females coming in for the classes, and once they pick it up, everybody starts going to revolver, and that's something you don't notice on this list, is a revolver. 2 years ago, I'd say, yeah, it was one of our best sellers, but the trigger pulls, especially with the internal hammered ones, people don't like that, and I think everybody wants to go to the semi-automatic now, and why they call it the EZ is the slide is very easy to pull back, and it's not just females buying this, it's somebody that's had carpal tunnel surgery or some sort of hand grip strength issue. We sell a pile of them, and again, they have 2 different models. I grabbed the one so I could show you. This one has a pretty big paddle safety, which I love, which I wish was something similar in the Bodyguard, and it also has a grip safety. Now, another great thing about this gun is the grip itself is big, so if you want a good gun to start shooting with, but is also compact enough for self-defense, most women don't carry an inside the waistband holster like I would, or it's just not, with your clothing, it's not easy to do, to carry. It's purse, which isn't my favorite either, but this one fits every aspect. I think that's why it's our best seller. Come in, stop, and take a look. We're gonna have specials on all these pistols for Mother's Day. The one thing I will say is, anybody watching the video, there is some 9mm options. I'm just basing off statistics. It's not even the first, besides this gun here, it's not the first gun I'm going to take you to. But statistically, these are the guns that are people buying, and it's in my store. It could be different somewhere else. But when I tell you we sell a lot of them, we do. So come in, see if you like them, try them out. Highly recommend any of these for Mom. They're all quality, good pistols. So stop in, take a look, and we can see what we can do for you. Happy Mother's Day, and have a great day.